Oh, yeah. Skyboy T approved this.
You feel me? We here in the Chop House classroom with my boy Punchleyen, you feel me?
Yo, y'all already know we outside.
Yeah, we chopping it up, talking. But yeah, like I was saying, my boy, so you got that voice like that gospel, like you really putting pain into that bitch, like you really got a story to tell. So it's like, how we really gonna compare that to anything right now? I don't see nobody in the industry that got that. Like, shit different.
I got a lot of T-Pain comparisons. I get a lot of Mo 3. Definitely Mo 3. I get Mo 3 a lot. Them probably be the top two. If a nigga was to compare some shit, they always do them too.
Mo 3?
Mm-hmm.
T-Pain, nah. But Mo 3, maybe. Oh, I say it's so different.
You think it's different all around?
It's different. You know, me personally, I be hearing sounds and I be like, damn, that boy, he different. Mm-hmm. That was me. Like, okay, I see that boy. Like, when I heard Hurricane, it was like, this nigga coming, he on a whole nother vibe with it. Like, that's why I said I wouldn't be shocked if the Hurricanes do put that as an intro song, because that bitch is hitting, boy.
Man, we still trying to make that shit happen for real.
Nah, listen, I pray for it. Because it's definitely a like one of those. Like, yeah, we need to put that there, man. We need to put that on NCAA 2026, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
First,
listen, if y'all haven't listened to the song is on Apple Music,
Spotify, everything.
Let's make it even better. It is on my Trap House playlist on Apple. If y'all didn't tune into that, it's all Florida artists playing on there. And yes, Punchleyen is one of the people on there.
Appreciate that.
So, listen, now that we into the whole deep topic of the music and everything, what's coming up next? Like, because I'm definitely fucking with that unreleased shit you gave me. Yeah. Fuck that job, because that's how I'm feeling right now. Fuck that job, you feel me? Like,
for that job thing, we about to release Fuck That Job, I think. But I know for sure the next shit coming out is I Swear, that other shit.
Yeah, you saw me that. I'm fucking with that too. That's like a real, like, late night vibe. You feel me? I'm chilling. I'm off that. What it came through yet? You slacking. On that late night vibe, you feel me? Like, I'm really fucking with that shit. And I'm also fucking with your other track, Medusa. That's also like that, you feel me? That inside my head vibe, because you feel me? That's that go-getter. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of your new up and coming music, your singles, because I'm definitely tuning. I'm the one that's on the, oh yeah, that boy just dropped that. Hey boy, you know I be DMing quick, like, hey boy, when that's dropping, like, you feel me?
It's coming. I've been teasing a lot on Instagram, just putting little unreleased shit on videos and shit just to see what people been, you know what I'm saying? If they really hit me, because you know when I see the fire emojis, I be feeling like niggas just But nigga really say something about it, then you know what I'm saying? Then I'd be like, okay, yeah, they fucking with that shit. But yeah, that I Swear, shout out Skrilla the Hitman too, man.
Nah, because I ain't gonna lie. Look, when you posted it the first time, I'm like, hold on, this nigga talking some shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm the type of person, like, I love all music, but I love when a nigga get on that shit and start talking shit. No Diddy. Because I know y'all niggas gonna be on the camera talking crazy. Yeah, YouTube points. That's why you ducked your head. No Diddy. Your nigga gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, you wild, man. But again, that, you feel me? You get on there and start snapping, and you feel me? You letting your aggression out. Because again, some of us, we gotta start, and especially artists, instead of reverting to violence, let that out in that music, man. That music, you feel me? It'll say a different topic.
But that's my outlet for real with everything, bro. I got a therapist now. Ain't that crazy? I was talking to my therapist the other night, and she was like, she was teaching me some different type of ways of coping with like anger or just different type of triggers I got. But she was like, some of the stuff I'm gonna teach you, you already doing. Like she was like, you don't even know that the way you lock in with your music to
It's a
help
way
you
of
focus
therapy.
away.
Yeah,
Is a way.
yeah.
Yeah, she was telling me that, bro. So,
Yeah, I mean, even that's with anything, bro. Like sometimes if we just focus on something that we love the most, that is our therapy, like our escape. Being alone, ain't nothing wrong with being alone. Like I tell people, sometimes you just need that, like that space to think, to get your mind out away from the problems. Like some niggas revert to smoking. I do both, being alone and smoking.
yeah, right.
You feel me? So
yeah.
it is what it is. We here, like we still pushing. We trying to strive for something new. But again, like sometimes, even as a man, like we need that space because it be too much on top of our shoulder. Like word, you got to come home, deal with shit out the crib.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Like
I be trying to, man. But you hitting home
ladies,
right now.
listen, like I'm trying to tell you, because it's an everyday. Listen, it's an everyday struggle, bro. And then what make matters more worse is like, look, extra shit like the car breakdown, like look, petty shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, really, right now, like, you feel me? So as a man, it's again, especially as a man, ladies, y'all do whatever the hell y'all do. Like, y'all do that little pedicure shit and whatever the fuck, makes your mind happy. But as a man, like we like to have that alone time, think, look at the fucking nature, sun, shit and like shit like that, because our mind be racing, gang, and it be too fast.
That space, bro.
Yeah, so and it's crazy because it's a lot of niggas that don't use that as their escape and need to use it. You feel me? So I'm glad that you really put that extra, that 101% into that, because it's good music, my boy. Like,
yeah. Oh, y'all gotta see, like, man, with what I'm going through right now, the music that I'm writing right now. That's why I said I think my personal project that I'm gonna put out next gonna be like it's gonna be like an R&B album. I'm gonna be rapping on that bitch too, but it's gonna be more towards that way, because that's what I'm
aiming for features, or you just gonna try to solo this?
Nah, I'm gonna put some features on there. I got some people in mind that I want to get on there, especially some females that I want to jump on there, because I never done a song with a female, right? So I want to kind of branch out to that too. It'd be kind of hard for me to work with people. No, I don't even want to say that, because I get on features easy, but when it comes down to my own shit, I'm just so used to just knocking all that shit out myself, bro. But now when I write, I be writing in mind of who I think will sound good on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So even if I do finish it, when I let them hear it, I take. So
that means you got a lot of projects just sitting in the air right now, just waiting for somebody to come and glass that bit.
Telling you,
y'all hear it? Look, the man got the work. You just got to bring the Holy Ghost and shine. Like I'm trying to tell you, like
don't lie.
Listen, so. You working on projects, you getting everything together, your feng shui. You feel like this gonna be the year for you? Like you still got more to work on? Is Punchleyen like?
I think so, bro. I think it's just gonna take, this bitch take money on top of being focused. So it's just gonna take extra focus on the nigga getting to the money in order to get there, because I think I'm gonna have them as far as, because I'm dropping this shit. I ain't finna just remember I was doing, bro. The run I got already been going off for just 2 songs, really. Like
yeah. I mean,
and I've been sustaining off of 2 songs.
From when I met you to like, I could say now, obviously, like the run has been like you've been to, I guess, Washington now. You've been to Texas. I mean, you did South by Southwest.
Houston.
You've been everywhere. You've been putting little pins on the map. You feel me? Like, so, yeah.
On top of still,
how has that experience? Like, have you you feel like you're a little bit more stricter from that time to now on yourself, on how you perceive with certain things? Because before, again, like you came in, you was like the new guy,
right?
You feel me? Like new guy in school. Like I'm trying to see who fucking with a nigga and who not.
Hey,
you feel me?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I miss being the new guy. I ain't gonna fly.
Listen. Something about that. I always said like it's always cool to be the new guy because you don't know nobody and niggas is gonna be like, oh, this nigga,
right?
You feel me?
Right.
But when niggas start realizing who you is and what you do and how you do it, it just becomes. I'm not gonna say aggravating because we love the people that support us, but it just be like, damn, bro, this shit be too. Nigga gotta clap the whole everybody on because you feel me, like
that part, but not even that part either. I just miss. Well, then it is kind of that part there because I miss kind of going in the rooms and being able to just be off in the shadow. You on the stage, you feel me? Look at that boy fucking man. I'm not really the limelight type of nigga, you feel me? I just be chill.
Same here, bro.
Me? So that part, but I embrace it though. I definitely embrace it. You feel me? Damn.
Is it gonna get? This the thing. You feel like it's gonna get worse?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna get worse. It's definitely gonna get worse. But I'm learning how. Like I said, I embrace it, so I'm learning how to deal with it better. And I'm learning how to. Cause me, even when it comes down to creating content, bro, I hate really being in front of the camera, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like I know I gotta do this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta embrace the person who I really am at the crib. Anyway, at the crib, I'm funny as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, I'm doing crazy shit with my kids. Like, really, that's me. But I just gotta learn how to embrace being me on camera now.
Do the kids know who Punchleyen is?
Man, my kids don't give a fuck about no Punchleyen, bro. Hey, but no, I ain't even gonna say that. My older kids don't give a fuck about no Punchleyen. My parents, you can't tell them shit.
Punchleyen fan.
And they know every song.
Punchleyen fan. They
how I pick my beats, bro. When I'm listening to beats, if they come in there vibing and they be like, well, I like that one, then I already know I got one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They don't give a fuck about this.
But they'll be like, man, turn that shit up, but we want macaroni and cheese and Capri Sun.
Yeah. Cut all that shit off and get to being a father in this thing.
And that shit don't stop, man.
Nah, that's real though. Some kids they ain't smelling it, you feel me? And you gotta make believers, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, kids, even though certain kids don't be smelling certain things that their parents do, they still your drive. You feel me? Like, they still motivate you to be who the person you want to be, bro. Like, at the end of the day, again, the people say otherwise. At this point, it's like, what, 1 vote, 2 votes versus the whole world? Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because everybody's smelling it. So at this point, they're going to have to understand, oh, yeah, it's about Punchleyen at this point. It's Dad and Punchleyen in this bitch.
I think they starting it. I think the girls, they get it. Cause they be watching my shit. They just don't say now. They ain't gonna share it. Like, it take an arm and a leg to get them to share something up. When I dropped the crib, that beat I got off a Trail 5 beat, that song got off a Trail 5 beat, I was like, y'all do a dance for it. They dancing all the fucking time. All day long, they TikToking and this shit here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do one for the old boy.
Ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. You can't even offer no money because they still ain't gonna do it.
Still ain't gonna do it.
Man,
they don't see you as Punchleyen. You feel me? Even if we act somewhere and they see somebody say something to me like that, Punchleyen, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's still registered to them like who I am right now.
Eventually, one day it's gonna register, my brother. It's gonna register to the whole world. And what was your upcoming like before the Punchleyen? You feel me? Like, I know you from Poonsville, obviously, because we got affiliations with people that we know. Mm-hmm. But, again, I'm just knowing Punchleyen is from Poonsville. That's it. That's all that she wrote. I don't know the upcoming. So give the people a little bit about the upcoming. Like, what was Punchleyen like? Where did that music part really kick in and say, okay, this could be fun? Like,
so you want me to go to the music or you want me to go back before?
Before that, like.
Cause really the music come from in the crib though. The music come from my family. Everybody
Yeah, because you were saying like you were listening to the old school vibe, so it was really more.
We was like, I'm a church baby for real. My old girl, the preacher, and that's all we knew was church.
Church.
Yeah, church. So when we was on, we just had to be in the choir. We had to do everything. So I think it was like heavy on like Fred Hammond, Kurt Franklin, like really on that. So really that's where everything started from musically for me, from that. And then it went from that to R&B. Like I'm an R&B head, Drew Hill, Jodeci, all that. Like I'm
okay.
I'll throw that on before I throw rap on.
So that's where the soul really come into your music.
Yeah.
You really heard that. Yeah.
So you mix that and then you mix the rap. I think the first album I had, I bought myself was 400 Degrees. And that shit, I fell in love with that. And then I think it was Eminem, and I was stuck on him, and then the way the nigga flipped his words and all that shit. So you mixed.
So you was an Eminem fan?
Still an Eminem.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm an Eminem fan. You feel me? And when my brother used to play that shit, like when he used to stay on the side of my mama's house, he used to play that shit loud as fuck. Nigga used to hear that shit. And like that's how I really got to know majority of the music that I know now, because if you know an Eminem song, you know how to sing any other song or rap any other song, because this motherfucker really rapping for real. Words that like tongue twist in and out. So like it was like, oh yeah, you know something, you feel me? You know something, you done tapped in. My musical influence come from all that, brother, and that's just make a little gumball of just me. I'm trying to lyricism is very important to me, though. I always want to make sure I'm saying some type of metaphor. I want you to go back when you hear a song, like even with I Swear. Like I Swear, the first time you're going to hear that song, you're going to vibe to it. And you're going to be like, oh, that been hitting. But then once I tell you what it's really about, now you got to go back and think about it. You got to listen to it again. Yeah, the wordplay. I think that's what really counts in this rap game, like this wordplay, yeah. You were Hurricane, you don't know how many people done came to me, like just not this year, like, hey, bro, you really be saying something on that song, bro. That nigga was like, I like the song, I been like the song, that shit been pumping, but it was like, I was really listening to what you were saying, like, bro, you spitting on there, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think I tried to master actually speaking about something, you know what I'm saying? But creating a vibe at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because the vibe got nigga be, because as an Eminem fan, and no disrespect, some songs I can't vibe because the nigga rapping his ass off, but sonically it just ain't doing nothing for me because I don't even like the beat, or either he rapping, but it ain't, know what I'm saying? So I like songs the way I'm still vibing to as long as I'm like, oh, this nigga spitting, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So what's your top tier Eminem song? Not to get off topic, but just top tier. Yeah, like the one that come on, you like, oh yeah. Man, you put me on the spot. I'm gonna have to say anything off the Marshall Mathers LP. I like The Way I Am. That probably was the song That's a top 5 for me. Most. That's a top 5. I probably played that song the most out of any song, and then. Nah, cause Kill You Too. Well, now that bitch. Toy Soldier was another one. Baby boy, mama used to. Oh yeah. Like I used to listen to that a lot. Toy Soldier was another one for me. Yeah, you feel me? Till I Collapse. What's another one? A lot that I on repeat. Mockingbird. Oh yeah, Mockingbird. What else? Superman. You feel me? So it's a lot for me too. Like you saying some butter. You feel me? Like right. You feel me? So sliding though, but that Marshall Mathers LP, that was on another level, bro. Shout out to Miss Shay, got him hating in the background. She vibing with us. She is super vibing with us. She edited out. Where the bottle at? You trying to get a shot? Yeah, bro. I mean, come on, man. We out here at the trap house. We in the trap and we really not taking no shot. God damn. Shay got him here. Ain't on point, man. Like we thought she was, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Punchleyen. We got him here in the building. You feel me? We vibing. We chopping it up. You feel me? We finna continue with the actions right after the shot. You feel me? What you were saying?
We're talking about my upbringing.
Yeah, your upbringing. Yeah.
So yeah, Poonsville, 3-2 Ave. Growing up then, I ain't even know nothing about no 3-2 Ave. Like I said, I was in the house, church. So I ain't know nothing about no Poonsville really until like I was in middle school.
Yeah.
But yeah, grandma house, man, that we stayed with my grandma all our life, pretty much. And you know, that's the hub. That's where everybody
sponsored by Hornitos.
I hope it is.
You feel me? They gonna shout a nigga for just oh that boy really. You feel? That's not a shot.
That's not a shot. Well, I don't know, boy. I'm rethinking this shit.
You really? That's tequila, bro. But yeah, what you were saying?
Yeah, take a shot, man.
That bit nice. It was nice.
Well, yeah, grandma house, bro. 3-2 Ave, bro. Grew up in grandma house. Everybody pretty much at one point in time, I think it was probably like 3-4 different sets of families living there in that one spot in the how many bedrooms in that 4-bedroom career. And to think about it, bro, like when I think about growing up and I think about my dog, them who lived in the projects and who really like had it bad, like growing up, we really thought we had it bad, bro, because we was a nigga across the street, people next door, like everybody, you know, Christmas, everybody getting good, you know what I'm saying? And we just outside watching everybody else live it up. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga hit that. You feel me? Nigga out the window just like, nigga watching the boy play football.
That shit
lights done came on. I gotta be in the crib. So a nigga just gotta like, oh, touchdown, nigga in the window like that. Cause nigga can't go outside like that. We grew up like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, everybody was talented from my grandma on down. Back generations, like everybody sing. One of my aunties was like an African dancer and a singer. She was like Soul Girl Vegas or something like that. My other auntie, she been a choir director and putting on shows, and I think she was like a famous singer. My auntie Glenda, she was man. My auntie Meek sing. Mo, everybody pretty much sing, bro. Like for real, bro. I come from a singing background, bro. So
okay, so that's
it was
really,
in me.
It was already implemented in you. Like, nah, that's what's up.
And when I first started rapping, it was just straight rap. I wasn't singing at all. I think I did this song called "Did It Before."
That was your very first song?
No, I'm saying
that was the very first song experience. Like who you was with, and like when the nigga said, "Oh yeah, boy, that shit hard." Cuz like, what's going on? Like,
all right, I was in a group called Takeover Mafia.
Okay,
it was like a clique within the clique in Poonsville, like type shit.
Yeah,
but we was in the street. We was outside. I Poonsville shit tell you like we was outside for real before outside was outside.
Yeah.
So one day my dog Jed came around. He was like, "Man, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all building up momentum out here. Y'all might well put that shit on wax. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take y'all to the studios." So they took us to Full Scope Studios. And we went over there, and the first song we recorded, and they just snapped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I took what I learned from the movies, the Eminem, like, you know what I'm saying? I already knew I wanted to have that wordplay on there, so I wanted to come on here. And then I'm not dumb, bro. I got a master's degree in business, so I'm not dumb at all. So I'm into reading. I always liked to read books when I was a kid. So when it come down to words, I'm always, even when I'm writing, I'm probably gonna always replace a word with something else that mean that shit, but it's gonna make you think about what the fuck I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I write.
So the first song, not to cut you off, so the first song was a freestyle, or was it like written down? Oh, you read? Okay.
It was written. Okay. It was written. Okay. I've always kind of understood the concept of having my shit together before I go in the booth. I ain't never want to just go in the booth and be sitting there trying to piece that shit together or trying to piece.
Have you done it though before?
I've done it. I've done it, and now that's kind of how I write. I don't really write it down. I just keep doing it over and over in my head until I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
okay.
I still rather go because studio cost money, bro. So I'm going there. I'm finna maximize my time as much as I can, but in the time that it'll probably take a nigga to do one song out of there, 3 or 4. Cause I already know how I want to do this. I already done wrote down how I want my pocket to be. I already know how I'm finna harmonize. And then now that I can voice record on my phone and keep stacking it, so by the time I get there, I already know it. Each harmony I want to do and all that shit. So
now, quick time out real quick. Let the camera know that little hidden gem, because a lot of niggas don't know about that little phone record shit. You know, we in 2025, ladies and gentlemen, and I got a little homie. Shout out to my boy Deuce. Like since 2020, bruh been using GarageBand as his little mini studio. Like nigga really in the closet type shit, recording. And if y'all think I'm lying, I got niggas that got facts on that because bruh was really like showing us how that shit works. So that's a little hidden gem that my boy just said for those that think studio time too expensive or don't have the time at all and you trying to be in the crib to record your music. Yeah, we in 2025. These iPhones doing all type of magical. That shit magical, my boy. So that's definitely a hidden gem, my boy.
For sure.
Thank you for that one. So,
and that should make you better too.
Yeah,
that definitely make
because and then I like the fact that you say you go over that shit before you go into the studio. So that means you use it, technically speaking, for like basically a rehearsal.
Yeah.
And then once you know how you want to put your shit out, you go in the stew and knock it out.
I create a reference track because now most of the times when I record a song the first time, even if it's hard, I still find myself, the more I listen to it, I find something else that I would have added to it, or I find something else that I would have did different. You know what I'm saying? So by the time the song really do come out, I done been to change that bitch so many times. So now I just try to get on, I record it on my phone and listen to it back to back then. So now while I'm listening to it on my phone, I can change what I want to change. Or I can save this type of way, whatever. By the time I do go to the studio, I don't got to waste no time. So once that bitch done the first time, it's done.
Okay.
I want it for real.
All right. So, like you were saying, you know, you grew up in Poonsville. You feel me? You highlighted that the music came from a family background of singers.
Yeah, definitely.
And you feel me? It all started, technically speaking, in middle school. You feel me? Because that's when you really was like outside for real. You feel me?
Nah, this was after high school.
Oh, after high school. Okay.
Yeah, middle school, nigga was still at the middle school. That's when I had just started from being the little quiet boy that cried about everything to really start, like you said, kind of being outside. Started going from fighting to skipping to now nigga just I had done got a little taste of what it kind of, know what I'm saying, what my homies was living like, and I wanted that shit too, you feel me? Like, nigga tired of being in the crib and
yeah, grandma got you in that bit like she a water.
Yeah, grandma. No, bruh, I'm telling you, on them street like, come on, boy, yeah, better be in the crib. It wasn't no going around the corner, bruh.
Ain't none of that. So
a lot of niggas that I knew in school, I ain't even know I lived right around the corner from this nigga because I ain't never even been outside.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
I can relate to that because I ain't really jump off the porch to about 14, 15. Mm-hmm. So it was like hard for me because my old girl from the island. So it's like she was real strict on like certain topics of like, oh, you don't need to be over there because you get in trouble over there. But it was like a magnet. You feel me? Nigga going outside. I'm seeing different shit. I'm going up the road. Now I'm going down the block. Now I'm exploring the whole hood type shit. By the time I got 17, I damn near knew everybody in the hood type shit. So it was like, and I'm in high school. You feel me? So I understand that part. You feel me? And I know how grandmas could be. See, you had the grandma, I had the old girl like that.
No, what I'm saying, it was my grandma and my
see. So I'm already knowing what you
grandma. My grandma,
that church was definitely every Sunday, boy.
My grandma, she was church, but she'll cuss your ass the fuck out too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, girl, she's that's if anybody like people, nobody's perfect, dog. Oh, girl, like close to perfect I ever seen in my life. Like, you feel me? Like, I probably heard the lady curse one time my whole life, bro. Like, she gonna pray, like, know what I'm saying? She ain't wavering for nothing. Like, never seen her take a drink. None of that, bro. So it was like having that type of, and in the church, on top of my grandma, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, bro, you ain't doing nothing, bro. And then my old boy, he was there, but he wasn't there really, like, cause you know what I'm saying? He had a drug problem type shit. So it was like, he wasn't really there, like, type shit, dog. But now, growing up, that shit sucked. But now that I'm a father and I'm a man, it's like, damn, bro, I kind of understand.
Like you feel like now you're raising your kids how you didn't want him. Like,
no, I'm saying I kind of understand how he got where he got.
Oh, okay. Like I was saying,
and my grandma, and then he was like, he was a top drum major at Carol City, and then he was a top drum major at FAMU. So he was like, he really that, like, you know what I'm saying? When I did a Juneteenth concert for City of Miami Gardens, the councilwoman, she went to school with my old boy. So, you know what I'm saying? When he was like, tell her who I am, I was like, you know, Weasel. She was like, oh, Weasel who? Famous Weasel who? Which is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they prayed that they big my old boy up. Like, I think she was the head cheerleader when he was the drum major type shit. Like, so my old boy was really that, man. But I kind of like, it's like, now that I know how life hit, it's like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Why I went that way. I don't never see myself taking it that far, but I understand what probably leads a nigga smoking or lead a nigga, because a nigga need to get away. Like we were talking about earlier, nigga need that space. And sometimes, man, nigga, that dope nigga, like, man, fuck this. Like, that don't matter, right? You know what I'm saying? Nigga be needing that escape. So now I understand that, so I can't really fault him. I just think life is just life, man. You feel me?
That's real. Nah, that's real. I'm like we was saying a little while ago. You feel me? Like sometimes it be that weight that a nigga carry sometimes, and it force a nigga to go into a dark place without a nigga having to. Like, just cause an ambition, or you just be on that fuck that shit vibe, and it just is over with. You feel me? Trust me. Like, I done seen a couple of my dogs go into that dark place, and we talking about the freshest nigga in elementary, middle school, and high school, and this nigga just said, fuck it one day. You feel me? So it can happen in the brink of a moment. Like, you feel me? One day you just this, and then the next day you just fucked up. Like, you feel me? So you don't wish it upon nobody. You feel me? Like, you just want to see people do better. But I understand where you coming from. Like, it sucks. And now that you a father, it's like, damn, it make you realize the important parts of, damn, you know, I need to be a little bit more aware and a little bit more steady, so I won't go down that road.
Right,
you feel me? Like, I get what you saying. Cause for me, the same day I found out I was having my daughter, my second daughter, it was like I was already in a dark place. So I was like, I already had revelations of certain things that was going on in my life spiritually. And it was like, nah, you fucking with me right now. I ain't on that shit. And then I found out everything, and boom, now I got the second one. You feel me? So now my brain is, now I really gotta pay attention and stay down here. Like, nigga can't just let go, because I got shit to do it for. You feel me? Like, So I understand where you come from when you in a father figure position, it change your whole aspect, your whole mind because it's like you gotta pay attention now. Can't ass off because people depending on you.
Facts.
You feel me? So yeah.
Facts.
So like you were saying, you say you feel me, like old boy wasn't you were talking about your old girl was strict, your grandma was strict.
So a lot of times we had to revert. Like I said, once I started listening to music, we had to revert. A lot of times we reverted to the gospel music, but like I said, once I started listening to R&B first. So when you know how back then nigga listening to the radio, we had the tapes, whatever song you like, we'll go hit record on that bitch and make like little mixtapes of the songs that we like that's, I'm probably telling my age right now, bro.
Hey, bro, listen. One thing about it, niggas gonna know your age once they see grade all around, like a wrinkle. Oh, that nigga old. Like he a like you ain't see that post the other day I put. I think it said if you still under 37, you still a big bro. But once you hit after that, you a
Yeah.
Man, listen, many niggas like, bro, be careful with that because you looking like a
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Listen, don't call me out there. That's a fighting word, but I ain't no bro. Still big homie. Man. You feel me? Yeah. You feel me? Listen, I ain't even gonna say my age on her because I am not old. I still got a front, hairline, all that, bro. I'm still in my 20s. I'm just flexing it in my 30s. Oh, I said my age. God damn it. I'm tripping.
So a nigga used to have to make, you know what I'm saying, a song, and I fell in love with like a lot of Timberland shit, like Aaliyah that argued that somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, how they had a little baby and that chicka, like they had a little song.
It's funny you say that because I'm gonna say this: every nigga had the R&B moment. I don't give a fuck if you gangster or not. You was in that room singing that shit. What? That shit went hey.
Singing that shit.
I'm telling you.
Missy, I like
yeah.
Like that. I can't stand the rain when that shit dropped. Like I remember just being fascinated. That Buster, put your hand where my eye can see, like that beat, the way that shit take you with that boom, boom, boom. Like even the same one when Offset dropped that shit with that shit, it just hit. That shit hit, bro, every time.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a time to live for them moments because that was a different type of music in that time. You feel me? And a lot of niggas that's coming up now, as you can see, the samples are there and niggas is using them. That was a lot of niggas' upbringings, and look at the gangsters. The gangsters is doing it because that's what they used to listen to too in their room. You feel me? That shit be hitting a different type of way when you feel me? You just in your vibe and you in the hush. You feel me? Like it was a different time, and I want to say the 90s and early 2000s. Because once it got to 2010, it was just a whole new ball game. Niggas was just
everybody was shooting.
Yeah, everybody was just shooting for the stars at this point. But I would love like how they say with Trump, make America great again. Let's make music great again. And we got Punchleyen in the building. You feel me? Like niggas like him can pay that way
to bring it back.
You know, he's different because you're not talking about nothing crazy. It's just really you just expressing yourself. Like, and that's what's crazy about it. Like, it's a lot of underground artists that's being overlooked like that. And like, you're one of them. The wordplay be so, you think it's slow or you think it's like, but it's not. It's the man really just, your mind going all over the place. Like the shit just, okay, bro, snapping. Then like you said, like you go back over it again. Like, bro, this nigga just said some shit. Hold on. Nigga just, you know when a nigga pause that shit? This nigga just said some shit. Hold on. What? And then the question mark start hitting your head, and you like, hold on, I gotta call this. Right. Hey, bro, what you meant by Hey, what you meant by Hey, listen. Hey, like, really break it down to me, bro. Cause like you said some shit. Let me see if I'm on the. And then when you tell them niggas that shit, they be like,
My dog did that shit the other day. He was like, bro, come on. I say, what you mean? He like, man, I was just, then the nigga went to just reciting back lyrics of shit I just said, cause we had a studio session like 2 weeks ago. The nigga just went back to reciting shit I just like, bro. He was like, man, I hate you, bro. I ain't even peeped that the first time.
Oh, listen, it's crazy because again, and you're the second artist besides Poom that their wordplay is nasty. Like,
yeah, but you got to think we come from Lost Tribe. We had Case One. We had Fat. We got Mystic. We had 30 Clown. We was raised up. We had my cousin. We'll kill him. We had them boys were rapping their ass off in the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were rapping. We had Butch. We had Fred. Johnny P, like, dog. Them boys, we had, like, people to really look up to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially Lost Tribe. Them, like, you know, them boys wrote a lot of Trina and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely had shit to look up to. And niggas wanted to rap for real. Like, Poom, I take my hat off to Poom, bro. Like, just seeing her. I remember the first time I heard that motherfucker rap, but I was like, yeah, she on the same shit. She on the same fucking shit I'm on. Cause a nigga ain't just trying to say just know anything. Nigga trying to make your ass.
Shout out to my shit. Hey, she know, bro, cause listen.
Poom make your face ground.
Listen, if y'all don't know, I'm just gonna look, he's saying it. So I'm just, my hands up. You feel me? If you know, you know. Nah. But
it's all
shout out to Poom, cause and shout out to my 10 members back there. You feel me? Cause you know how the motion go. But shout out to Poom, cause definitely she that spitter.
Yeah, fact.
Dade County killer.
Facts. The first season of Mike Chat Winwood, when we was all there for that shit, and I was still the rookie, so ain't nobody really know what I was doing. Yeah. But I knew what I was doing. But she was probably, because not knowing everybody else and what they gonna bring to the table, she was the only one that I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to fight this motherfucker for real. Like, this gonna be my competition in that shit, because I already know what she bring to the table as an artist, bro. You feel me? Like, yeah. So that motherfucker, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it, though.
It's a different type of vibe. Like, I feel like Dade County again be overlooked because there's a lot of artists out there that are just, again, killers.
Yeah.
Killers when it comes to this music. Like, this music shit for them is nothing. Nothing. And we got the big dogs on the top, you feel me? And they look down and they just be like, well, it is what it is, you feel me? We're not going to get into the deep depth, but if you know, you know. But
as far as what, though? You think they don't be showing love? Like, for real.
Give me somebody that show real guarantee.
All right.
Guarantee.
All right. Who you think? Who would you say big dog? Because to me, in my experience right now, dog, and this coming from the big dogs to the little dog. I've never been in a spot. I don't know what niggas do behind closed doors, but openly, I don't be feeling the hate for a nigga from niggas. I always feel, man, nah, bro, I gotta tip my hat off to you, like, type shit. Know what I'm saying? That's coming from my peers and the people above. So I would say, I don't know, the big dogs do fuck with me, brother. I like Desla fuck with me. Crime Mode, them fuck with me. Teddy T fuck with me. Why they fuck with me, like the niggas? They
okay.
Like,
so if you going that old school, then yeah, because them same people that you said, you know, show me love. So I'm gonna take back what I said. Some big dogs.
Some big dogs.
You feel me?
Like
all the big, like all the real Dade County legends for real, like have been showing us love.
Yeah, right.
So I am gonna say that. You feel me? And shout out to them too, because if it was not for them, they would not been able to pay the way for a lot of us.
And I tell them I every chance I get, bro.
But you do have a point. I'm not gonna say you don't,
but I think as far as if we talking about actually, you know where I'm going with it. Cause y'all can do that for real. All y'all have to do is say, hey.
That's why we ain't trying to land call. I ain't trying to land call. You feel me?
All y'all saying, hey, he next. It's him.
Yeah, I get what you said.
Everybody gonna follow suit, but I don't think we really have that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but people do, dog, cause I ain't gonna lie, dog. Shout out Chaos, dog, cause that's one OG, bro, grandma, bro. If he got to play or if he got somebody for he definitely like, hey, this Punchline, this him. He next. We get with him. Like, he definitely gonna tell whoever it is, or he gonna tell me to make sure, hey, bro, little bro, go holler at them. Like, you know what I'm saying? He do that, bro. I ain't even gonna lie about that, bro. For real.
Again, like, okay, because why I say this is, and there's some DJs too that you feel me, that locked in their word. And
DJ,
that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that's involved. Like, I'm not gonna, again, we not name calling. We not doing none of that, cause you feel me. If you know, you know. If you don't, then that's on you to find out behind the scenes. But again, I'm just saying to those that do, shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause y'all did pay the way for opportunities.
I be feeling like, I don't know what niggas don't do. I don't really be outside in the club like that. For real. So I don't know if niggas really be playing Hurricanes or not when they ain't around me. But I do know that a lot of DJs do really, like, they hit my phone, they really fuck with me, like, know what I'm saying? Or they know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they out there spinning it.
You ever had somebody call you and that shit just they spinning in it?
Yeah. I've had somebody take a video. That done happened a couple of times where a nigga in the club and like, hey, bro, they playing your shit right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, it's a small little process, but it's getting there, bro. It's just, the thing is, we just gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep striding, keep showing them people content, like, keep showing them, you feel me, like, what's going on, you feel me, like, and again, you're not an outside person, but you outside.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it shows when you put effort into your shit.
Yeah. You got to. I got to. Bro. I know that's part of the game. So I definitely got to.
Okay. Where did the Punchline name come from? You feel me?
From that first song.
So you rapped it, and then that's when it just ding, like Punchline.
Nah, the same dude who took us to the studio. Shout out to my boy JRWG, Dog Jit. After we did that song, we going by everybody snap.
Yeah.
But I think I was the last verse. And of course, I snapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The nigga snapped for real. And that boy was like, nah, bro. Nah, we gotta. He was like, nah, bro, we gotta call you Punchline, like, for real. He was like, the way your shit hit, because I knew just listening to, like I said, M and Wayne, especially Wayne, like, just listening to, because them squad mixtapes, I was on Wayne, like, that nigga was killing every song, everybody else song. It's songs Wayne got.
Facts.
I won't even listen to the original song. I only want to listen to his version of the song. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that shaped the way I wanted to rap. So I always knew at my last bar, it gotta be something. It gotta, every time. You know what I'm saying? The whole 16, every 4 that count, that last bar gotta make you be like, yeah, damn, that nigga said that shit. So that's how I wrote that shit, bro. That's how I always want to continue to make that shit rock. So that boy was like, nah, doggy, you Punchline. So I've been Punchline since that day.
And I'm gonna get into a detail of the name. Was it spelled the same way as you? Because I noticed a little thing about you. You like to put your eyes instead of the actual I. You put EYE.
Right.
You feel me? Was it spelled the same way? Or?
Nah. Of course, it was Punchline, just regular, off the rip. And then
like L-I.
Yeah, L-I. And then eventually I'm like, when I first was introduced, okay, you gotta register your name and shit. So I was like, I just changed the I to a Y. So my name was Punchleyen with the Y.
Yeah.
So then, after the car accident happened, and I lost the vision in my right eye, in order to cope with the pain, in order to cope with just knowing I gotta live with this shit for the rest of my life, bro, and in order not to be the butt of nobody else's jokes, in order for me to be all right with myself when I look in the mirror, I just felt like I'm gonna use the eye as a way to, you know what I'm saying?
Transition,
yeah.
like.
So now you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use eye every time I want to use eye. So now when y'all know, if somebody texts you and they don't put the eye when they talking about it, you know it ain't me, because I'm
yeah.
like,
For a fact. So that's literally like y'all heard it. I didn't say it. He said it. That's like cold talk with him.
Yeah.
If you're talking to him and he don't use that is not him.
Me.
You feel me? So
me.
boom.
So I used that as a coping mechanism, bro, and then it just stuck, and then it just made sense. I don't know when I actually changed it to that, but I just know eventually it just made sense to just change it to everything the focal point of my eye. Everything.
Yeah. That's
even right. When it came down to jokes, nigga, if you go back on my Facebook history, I probably got an hour stand up right now on myself right now, bro. Jokes a nigga did about my eye, like, you know what I'm saying, before anybody else could get one off on me. You can't say nothing. Yeah, I done said it all about myself.
You didn't kill. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah.
So that's where that came from.
I feel you. And I heard you talk about the accident. You feel me? You want to get into that, or you?
Yeah, I'm comfortable talking about it, bro.
You feel like that was like a real transition for you, like, and not only was it a transition, you know, tell the people a little bit of, you know, what happened, like.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was a.
See, one thing about it, we in the trap. You feel me? We in the trap, so. You feel me? A lot of this shit be confidential. Some of the shit just if we getting it right here and you getting it right now, then that mean that's what you got. Yeah. You feel me? But
you know, it's just a little conversation.
Yeah, it's a little conversation. You feel me?
Yeah, but it definitely changed. It changed me forever, bro. Some good, some bad, bro. Some good, because I ain't gonna lie. But it just, I don't know, that shit, it killed the nigga.
Let me ask you a question, because again, that's why I said, do you want to talk about it? Because I know it's like a steep.
Yeah, you see how I'm like,
So I'm gonna do this for you. Let me ask you a question. Like, was those one of those nights like I should have stayed my ass at the crib, or was it like?
Nah, see, yeah, I mean, in hindsight, no pun intended. Yeah, but no, because the night
was going good.
Yeah, we was lit. We was living. I was in the Hard Rock with my homies. It probably was about 10 of us, and we always had this little spot in the Hard Rock. I forgot where it is, but we used to go to a little bar in that bit. We used to go in that bit, shut that down. Like, a lot of my best friends are girls. So, you know, when you go out with a bunch of girls, they finna attract a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, more girls and the bartenders and everybody. So now we in that bitch lit. So we had us a nice New Year's Eve, you feel me? Then leaving that bitch, we had ballet, and I guess we was playing and bullshitting around when they brought the truck around. And for what they said, it was like we was at the light, and I guess we was fucking with the driver, and then I think it's hard to piece the shit together, but he was like, I drive something, like he said some slick shit and then hit the gas. And then when he hit the gas, he ran the light, and the car was coming this way. So a car making a left coming out, and we coming straight out the Hard Rock. So that bitch on 441, and that bitch done boom, hit us like that. And I flipped the damn truck. Smashed the truck. Me, I get ejected out the window type shit. Everybody else had their seatbelt on. I didn't. So I get ejected out the window, like, going across people and shit. In my mind, I feel like I flew across a nigga was like, man, fuck y'all. You feel me? But then the nigga hit the sidewalk, boom, 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 and then I had to, all this shit was fucked up. Right? Everything on my right side was fucked up. My thumb was all the way back here. I broke my clavicle. This shit was fucked up. This shit was like all the way like down here. I got a metal plate in my shit to push it up right here so it can even try to like look normal. That shit was all the way. I think I did probably like, they tried to do a retinal detachment because I got no nerves. My retina detached. I think they tried to do that twice. The orbital floor fracture, which was the shit that hold your eye. They had to put the metal plate up. Then it was like, bro, that shit changed me forever, bro. Dog. In the middle of one of the surgeries, bro, like the anesthesia wore off. So now I woke up and I'm feeling them dig in my eye, bro. Like I'm feeling that shit, and I'm looking around. They got music playing though while they're in the surgery. So I'm in there singing all the jams that come on the radio. So now they crying, laughing and shit. Like they like, you different, like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
But that boy came back singing.
Yeah, like I'm in there vibing while they're in there doing my surgery. True story, bro. Like that's why my doctors never forgot me, bro. Cause they was like, you different, bro. Like I was really in that bitch vibe. I'm like, shit, I ain't nothing I can do about it right now. I really don't know what's going on for real, for real. I just know they working on my shit and I can feel it a little bit. And that bitch is uncomfortable as fuck, bro. And that shit was crazy, bro. But that's changing, bro. Man, I won't wish that shit on nobody, bro. I want to wish I did, bro. So then it was like, you know how.
Like I want to, like, before you say anything, I'm like one of them type of people that, like, when people tell me shit like that, I can image everything you telling me right now, and I just picture everything. So, like, from you ejecting to hitting the sidewalk to probably how you fucked your shit up, bro. Like, no point intended, but it's like, damn, that's why I cringed up like that, because I was like, I got this thing, like, I don't know if it's a PTSD or what it is. Like, I got a thing for that. I feel like you feel it right now. Like I'm feeling it. Like, fast, bro. So I just woke up in the hospital and then I'm looking around at everybody and I'm like, I said, my old girl, I said, man, what's wrong with y'all? And she was like, I don't even remember what she said, bro. They just like, everybody crying. I'm like, what y'all crying for? Like, type shit. Like, they like, you up, you good. We like, this was I guess my first time waking up. And then, so everybody was like rejoicing type shit. And I was like, well, I can't see like type shit. So I went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror. And then I see like, oh, this shit was wrapped up like type shit. So I'm like, damn, whatever happened. And then that's when they tell me what happened. They tell me about, you know what I'm saying, the car accident and everything. One of my other homegirls, she was there. But the driver, he was there. He had got fucked up. So I went to his room and seen him like type shit. But it was like, that shit was devastating, bro. Once I realized that I wasn't gonna never be able to see again, it was already, my vision already bad, bro. I was born blind. I had glaucoma when I was born. Yeah. So they had to do surgery on my eyes when I was two days old in order to get my vision back. So my vision was never really good in the first place without glasses anyway. So imagine having fucked up vision with both eyes. Now you only got one eye, and this bitch ain't no good either. So it's like, just coping and trying to learning that I gotta live with that. And then on top of that, I ain't really getting no bread from it either, because my dog was in the wrong for the shit. So it was like a nigga would have thought, oh, nigga would have been good, 100,000 or some shit. Like, nah, so like, it's really rock bottom for real. Rock bottom. It was definitely rock bottom for me, bro. Then having to pay medical expenses.
Yeah, pay medical expenses. And I was in school at the time. So I was online doing University of Phoenix. So I had to fill out some type of shit to stop that for a minute. But they didn't give me like no long time. I think it was only like a month. And then I had to just get right back on and finish my bachelor's degree on that. Fucked up like that. Like,
that's crazy, dog. And I'm pretty sure like the first few 6 months of just coming back to reality, it was like, man, this shit, it was sinking in like hard, like hitting you from left field type shit.
Yeah. That bit was hard, Chris.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's still, even though it done been
it's still something you think about.
Yeah,
it's still something you think about. I know my brother.
10 years, yeah. It's still something that don't, you're like, damn, brother, that shit just.
It was something that you wouldn't expect. I know.
You know what I mean? What would a nigga life be? So that's what I be thinking too. What would a nigga life be? Because sometimes I feel like everything happened for a reason.
Yeah, it do.
Because I wouldn't be Punchleyen without this. I would have still been Punchleyen, but I won't be who y'all know today.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Because it changed your whole mind of thinking.
Yeah.
It's like an enlightenment.
Yeah.
Okay, because some people see, for me, like, I feel like enlightenments happen any type of way, whether it's like an accident. Again, I'm not trying to wish no accident upon nobody for some fucking enlightenment, but if that's the tribulation people have to go through in order to understand that life is a little bit more appreciated, you feel me? That shit is a humbler. Like, that shit humbled the fuck out of you, probably. You feel me? A lot of people go through different tribulations in order to understand that life need to be appreciated more. You need to be on your shit, and you need to mature in certain departments in order to understand why this happened to you. You feel me? Yeah. So,
I ain't gonna lie, that shit didn't at first though, boy. I ain't gonna fuck to it. I still want humble. I done said it in a couple of songs, like.
Yeah, but it's something that really sit in the back of your mind. Yeah, because every time.
I still was not. I still like, fuck it, I'm gonna live like, that's why I'm finna stay with kind of give and the curse, because it was like a give, like, I ain't even gonna lie, like, with the ladies, like, type shit, like, a nigga was doing all right, but once this shit happened, and I healed from it, and I was outside again, oh, that shit went up, like, nigga, I guess everybody wanted to fuck with the one-eyed nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that shit kind of went up, like, type shit, like.
You feel me? You thinking it was like I don't want to say a downgrade, but like a decomforter, like, but it really upgraded you.
Yeah, because it made me definitely different.
Yeah,
you know
different. Yeah, it's like a different type of vibe. This nigga can sing. This nigga got one eye on some Fetty Wap shit, like, you feel me? Like, and this nigga is different, like, he just fucking the game up, like. So I get what you're saying with that. Like, it's good that you. I want to say.
Stop for a second. I just wanted to point out how Melly does not accommodate his handicapped guests. As you can see, this fellow has some lovely shades on. You know, I gotta come up here. I know my shit probably looking each and every way. He ain't make sure I had no shades, bro. He ain't make sure I was over here dying. I was coughing. The man just want to keep talking while I was over here choking and shit.
Listen,
I had to make sure
you trying to reload.
I'm trying to reload, but I'm telling these people how you do your guess.
Nah, hey, listen, we in the trap. You know, if we in the TI, we gotta improvise. Look, we got motherfucking glass cups and plastic. You feel me? We on this the trap. Look, this nigga laughing, but we gotta let him know we in the TI for real. Like,
straight up.
Listen,
it's
time to reload. Let's get that special little dog. Waiter. Yeah, man, I'm about to roll another joint. We in the motherfucking Trap House classroom. We chopping it up with my boy Punchleyen. You feel me? We vibing. As you can see, my boy is about to reload back on his cup. Cause you feel me? We got a part 2 to come up. But, you know, we with my boy Punchleyen. We in the trap and, you know, we tuning in. We chopping it up. And if y'all don't know, if y'all need to tune in, my boy does have his handles on Apple Music. So y'all can go check out his music on Apple Music. My boy got his head Hurricane. And y'all need to go check out his YouTube work too. Cause that Medusa is on something. Let them know, Punchleyen.
Man, everything, man. Punchleyen, all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, everything you listen to, I'm there. Punchleyen. If you don't spell the I out, it's not me. I don't know how many times we got to say that.
Listen, we damn near an hour into our conversation, and nigga, bro, hey, waiter. The fuck? You feel me? We vibing, you feel me? We kicking it, and we got a lot coming soon, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yo,
Y'all make sure y'all tap in for real.
Can we reload, please? Like, I'm my bad. We having a good time right now. Like, oh.
Yo, y'all tap in. Dope is coming out. Me and my dog Block Bezel, man. We got a project dropping May. The listening party is. I don't want to tell y'all, but it's coming in May, man. We dropping my dog Block Bezel dropping a double album project with me and my boy Ill Matt. And
I ain't gonna lie. Listen. Now that you just said, listen, Ill Matt. Shout out to that boy. That boy is mean. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw when he did the verses with Poom.
Nah.
The freestyle verses on Rock the Block.
I ain't see it.
Man, that shit was crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. They both snapped though, but bruh snapping, bro. Bruh snapping.
Ill Matt.
You feel me? Shout out to Ill Matt.
That's what I'm saying. You got all Block Bezel. He wanted him too. Yeah. I've been trying to get that boy to come to the smoke shop for the past month or so. Like,
man, listen, we need. Hey, y'all come through, bro. Happy Day Smoke Shop. I'm gonna be down there every Wednesdays and Fridays doing my interviews. If y'all want to come through, chop it up with your boy. We here. Just know you will be asked a trick question. Shout out to my boy Feezy, because that boy there.
Hey, he don't even know. I've been anticipating mine. I'm just whenever he asks it, I'm gonna be on point. I'm always on.
Nigga on Google and telling all the trick questions. Nah, don't worry, because I'm different.
Cause you know, the real answer we're supposed to say was Miami, the only state on that shit. Everything else was cities. We got our own state, but that's what my answer would have been for real. Yeah. That's the only logical one.
Y'all, you tough. You a tough one, but that boy said, hey, was you the one that hit that Miami poll? Somebody hit the Miami poll on the comment, and I'm like, bro, who was that? Huh? You don't know who was that?
No,
bro. Somebody on the comments put Miami, and I'm like,
already alcohol in?
Yes, there's alcohol.
Okay,
that looked like a man.
Yeah, we just.
Hey, what you asked?
All right, I'm gonna be quiet.
No.
Is ice in there?
No.
Man, that's nasty work, man. And this nigga just said we was accommodating bad. You feel me? Yeah. You feel me? Like,
juice was half.
No, it wasn't about the juice. It was the glasses. He's talking about, I got glasses, so.
Yeah, y'all know blind people come over here, he going to sit up here and look cool, but I got to sit up here and I know my eye probably
moves. How about you take off
the
glasses and give it to him?
Blind.
It's
This nigga said blind. Duh! Yeah, very. So yeah, where we was at with this? This can't be the last rap. Nah, nasty word. But yeah, we in the Trap House classroom once again. Like I said, with my boy Punchleyen, we done touched a little bit of topics. We finna get to a little behind the scenes. Y'all tap into my boy Punchleyen. And if y'all want a part 2, y'all gotta subscribe. And you gotta hit the link. If you're not doing that, I'm not doing the part 2 with Punchleyen until y'all do this. So y'all got to hit the subscribe button. We got more to talk about, but y'all not gonna hear this conversation. You feel me? Because you know that deep depth part be fun. But I might probably do reels on it or whatever. But you feel me? Like, we gonna chop it up with my boy Punchleyen. Y'all stay tuned. Damn, we been an hour in game. Like, I really thought we was I ain't gonna lie, I thought we was really gonna do like a no bullshit, like a 30.
But we vibing.
We really lost.
Nah, but you know, because that what happened when you fuck with each other for real. So
Yeah.
we just out here having real,
No,
you know
that's
what I'm
real
saying?
energy,
Like
real
we,
energy.
hey, I like how you on your journalism shit,
Yeah.
because we'll get off topic and then you'll reel that bitch back on in. You feel me? I see
You know what's crazy? I was just having this conversation with her, and I was like, she was like, why don't you write shit down? I said, bro, my energy, I know how to talk. You feel me? Like I know how to have that conversation with people. You feel me? I feel like in the rap game, you got the rappers, and then in the talk game, you got the talkers. I'm that nigga for the talker. You feel me? Like I know I can talk to people without having the right questions down there. Cause you know niggas that ask questions pause like
yeah.
and then you be like what we doing? You feel me? Like but niggas really don't know like that's why when you said that important part about how you like to read books and it plays with your wordplay, that's the same thing for a talker. When you read books, it helps you create conversations.
That's right.
You feel me? Because you're learning as you go and you're processing everything, and you know that every word has basically like 40 different meanings, but it sounds the same on one topic or one tune. You feel me? So I learned that, and then we ain't even gonna talk about on the spiritual term, because if I go deep down that rabbit hole, that's something for another day. But again, I'm the type of person that I want to understand the person. I want to know how the person think. You feel me? Like, like you said, if a nigga don't see that EYE, a nigga know that's not punchline, bro. Like, because I know bro use that type of language to communicate. So those are the little details about certain things. That's how you communicate, like certain aspects of carrying the conversation. Is the vibe gonna be great? Are you gonna create that environment for that person? So I'm like, I'm not gonna say I'm the master at it, but I'm working on it to get better. And I'm, as you can see, I'm doing the freestyle part because I want to be better at freestyling than writing down the question. That's how I started.
Stick with that because you do it well. Like I said, even when we got off surgery, you still, okay, we gonna laugh it up, we gonna chop it up, but let's get back to what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Y'all already know it be the boy Young Boy and somebody say, oh my God. Yeah.